the biggest thing is I'm a little more bullish. And so figuring out how to use that in my favor, but also convince others like it's okay to be a little risky on this. It's okay if we break the rules here and there. I mean, you don't want to wreak havoc or anything, but you do want to enough to be nimble, enough to be agile, and enough to be responsive. And I think when you're partnered well and understand ultimately what's important to you, to your PE backed group, then that helps determine that a little bit more. And like I said, it kind of, I look at it as like they're my accountability partner. Now I'm able to be like, no, I really am gonna push the envelope over here because here's why. Ultimately, we're trying to get there. And so I know if I make these changes or I kind of buck the system a little bit on this, it's going to get me there. The trade off is worth it. And sometimes the trade off is not worth it. And so it just helps, I think, as a check and balance in that way.
I like that
It's
a
been,
lot.
yeah, you had a guest, Heidi Mwangi, I think was her name.
Hilda, yes. Hilda Mwangi, yes, yes,
Hilda
yes.
Mwangi. And
She's
oh my
great.
gosh, she talked about customer centric CFO. And that just resonated so much, mainly because I'm in a customer centric business. And so I think having that lens and that mindset, but yeah,
She's
that's,
wonderful. I'll tell her that too. Because, yeah, I agree. And I think I actually was one of the things I was saying to her was I think it's rare sometimes to meet a CFO who is so connected to the customer. But one of the things I like both about the examples that you're sharing and Hilda's conversation, and I also think it kind of ties back into PE, is I think that accountability can really help drive alignment. And it seems to
yeah.
me that you really further that if the entire C-suite is really connected to the customer. Because if you're not, it's just so much harder to move the ball forward. So I think there's a real opportunity there.